Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot, brought to you by Trade Stockers and ninZa.co traders. It's about 7:15 Central Standard Time. So for the next 3 to 5 minutes, going to give you targets to the upside, targets to the downside, and possible areas of consolidation. So first of all, we got jobs report at 7:30, which may kick in by the time we get done this morning. We got to be very, very careful of that, especially after the oil drawdown. Market has come back a little bit. Looks like we had open last night at 92, 2092, and dropped down for just a little bit. Tested this fib support, excuse me, yeah, market profile support here at 87.50. Key area going through and back again. So they took off this and bounced straight up to our first target at 97.25, and then again pulled back down to test the open here at the 92 area, and has gone back up to the top of this zone. And now we're just gradually moving up, trying to figure out what the market's going to do. It's probably going to hold pretty still for the next 10, 15 minutes as the market, gets in the jobs report numbers and digest it. So let's be cautious, but let's assume we're going to move up today. First, we'll look at longs, and we're expecting this market to do is maybe pull back just a little bit more, maybe even come back and retest this 94 area here, and then go right back in the zone and start making highs up into the 2102 area, actually 2103, 2102, right up in that area. So let's be cautious with that. After that zone, look for it to move all the way up into 2107 area. First market profile target for today. If you're trading, if you can be a little more patient, let it ride through these zones, let it bounce back and forth. First target for market profilers will be the 2107 area. Pull back to the top of this zone and then up to 2111 second market profile for the day. Now at that point, we're going to start watching just strictly market profile for the next couple moves because we're getting up close to our all-time highs at the 2134. Leaving this zone, look for a move up in the 2119, this zone, as well as the market profile 2124, then the 2134. Not really expecting that all in one move today, obviously, unless the numbers are just totally outstanding and blows everybody away. So at any point along the way, especially up in this 2107, 2111 area right here, start looking for some reversals, market pull back to previous zones, and get some consolidation up in this area, especially if it's later this afternoon. As it pulls back down to this area, it could pull all the way back if the news later on today, and being Friday, we could just get big numbers up here and then grind our way back down to this open end in this area. Okay, so be real cautious with this today. Let's talk now to the short side. We're right here at this point. If it fails, if it even fails right here or goes back up and tests this and fails, comes to this 94 area, it'll try to pull all the way through, test the open, going to come back and retest this 24-hour VWAP. Now, if it trades through it and comes back down and hits here, we're going short. That'll be the failure right there. Let's move this up. So once we get down, we're going to test this zone, probably going to come all the way down and double bottom here, test the overnight low at this market profile, 2087.50. At this point, we could get the good reversal and bounce straight up, be cautious of the open, and this 24-hour weave up in the 93 area here. But this could be the big reversal for the move buck after the news gets settled. You just never know with the news, so that's why I'm saying be very, very cautious today. So, but if it comes up here, if we come down to here, come back up and fail this 2090 area, next push will be all the way down, probably down into this 2080 where we were yesterday. So got to be real cautious. Yesterday we're down into this 2082 at this zone. So here's where we could double bottom, triple bottom, whatever you want to call it. A lot of touches over here and for another bounce up. So be very, very cautious. However, we break this 2080 and close below it and head down, we're at least going to the 74, possibly even down into zones down in here to the 65, 62 area, based again on news. So be cautious with that. So let's take a look real quick at market profile. If we look at market profile from yesterday, one of the things we talked about was this 38.2 retracement and how the previous days have come down below it, but actually closed above the 38.2. Good signs that we're going to continue up. Yesterday was no different. Touch this 38.2 right here at the 2081, right at this mark right here, 2082, a little higher here actually, and then up, we closed, and now here we are this morning at 2088.25, bounce off of this fib number, or excuse me, this market profile, and up to this area last night, and now we pulled back into the 80, 92, 90 area a little bit this morning, but we're still hanging above that 38.2 retracement. So look for this market to continue on up at least to the 2103 based on market profile. If it closes above it, it's got a very good chance to continue on up to the 2110, 2120, 25, and then up to the 34 area. Watch the big parts, worry about the stuff, minor stuff in between. Just let it go, show some patience. If it could come down and close below or touch this 3080 again right here at 2080, start looking for the bounce again to continue on up and using these market profiles as targets, and don't worry about the small stuff in between. If it fails the 2080 right in here though, start looking for a 50% retracement probably back down to the 63 area for market profile. If you have any questions, contact Frank at Trade Stalkers and have a great day.